I want to slow back down because I do want to. So why this area? Like, this is a very unique area, and like so much about this. So what got you? Why did you want to focus on this area?
So once upon a time, like I think the vast majority of other people, I believed that a DUI case was pretty straightforward. They saw you swerving, they make the stop, they have their precious field sobriety test, they saw the little twitch in your eye, you couldn't walk the line, so they made you blow into a thing and it came up 0.13, and that's the end of the story. Obviously, you were a 0.13 and that's that. And then I went to a seminar with a drug recognition expert teacher, and a DRE, drug recognition expert, is the highest level of class police can take. And I was sitting in this seminar and he's talking about problems in the process and how, that little twitch in the eye that we call horizontal gaze nystagmus can be caused by 50 other things other than alcohol. And he's talking about how police officers out in the field very commonly don't do the tests correctly. They don't give the instructions correctly, and how these things are standardized. They're supposedly scientifically validated, going back to the 1970s with a woman named Marceline Burns, who did a lot of research for NHTSA to come up with the 3 standardized field sobriety tests, which are that horizontal gaze nystagmus, the walk and turn, and the one leg stand. There are other tests that police officers try to throw in there, but they're not even supposedly scientifically validated. Okay. Now I've read all the validation studies. I've taken their training. The more I pull back that curtain, the more I see that there are problems in the process and problems with the way the government does these things in a lot of cases, and problems with the science. So, I know that mouth alcohol or diabetes or a variety of other things can cause an improper reading on a breath device. The government isn't going to tell you that. They're going to run with their 0.13 and say, you're obviously, 1.5 times the legal limit. You're guilty. You should go to jail. And I say, hold on a second. It's not quite that simple. Let me see the maintenance and calibration records for that device. Let's look into my client's medical history and see what issues might be there. Let's see how long the officer observed him before he blew into that device to rule out or try to minimize the possibility of there being mouth alcohol. Let's look at whether the officer did a proper medical clearance before even administering that horizontal gaze nystagmus test. Because if my client, couldn't track the stimulus equally with both eyes, or if didn't have equal pupil size, these are things officers are supposed to look for before they even do the test.